Hi, I'm Kira Woods and it's lovely to be with you again today. This is a continuation of the video series I'm doing on the Major Arcana. This is the number 2 card, the High Priestess. This card to me represents duality, harmony, balance, feminine, receptivity, passivity, unconscious, intuition, intuitive awareness. Why don't you take a moment to pause the video and have a look at this card and what comes to you? What do you see? For me, I look at this card and I think of inner truth, inner strength, the power of inner strength, inner wisdom, inner knowing, the need to look inside. Profound deep wisdom from looking inside, from the mystery, from creativity, from dreams, the power of dreams and the importance of dreams. The dreams are the gateway to the unconscious. She's also telling me that maybe things are hidden, maybe you need to take a deeper look. Perhaps something's been concealed. Maybe I don't have all the facts or all the information is being kept in some way. And what do? I need to ask questions. I need to go inside. I need to seek my own wisdom. I need to pass through the gateway to the unconscious. She's the feminine principles. All beings have feminine principles, whether you're male or female. So although she's an image of a woman, it is not only for women, it is for men as well. It's about the feminine side of the masculine being as well as the feminine side of the female being. She's the moon in astrology. In looking at the unconscious, she reminds us that the importance of how the unconscious emerges when we have that inner reflection. For those who only pay attention to action and only tend to look outwards, that lack of reflection means that perhaps something about what they've achieved in their actions is lost to them. It's that inner withdrawal and that moment of paying attention inside that we get the full value from all our life experiences. So what do I specifically see in this card? Well, it's a figure of a woman who's wearing loose, flowing white and blue robes. I like to note that the bottom of her robes has some ripples in it, which to me represents some of the importance of the turbulence we may feel when our conscious and unconscious mind come together. When we feel an issue arise and we perhaps struggle with knowing or willingness to go to the unconscious for the answer. But the importance that we need to go behind the veil to look at the unconscious if we're really going to understand, if we're going to understand the importance of duality in our lives. It's a conscious decision. So again, it's that duality between conscious and unconscious. The waters behind her, the veil, are still. To me, it is that stillness of how the unconscious mind perhaps does not want to go there. But once we dive in, there's a great sense of depth and richness. She signifies potential in our lives, strong possibilities that are not yet fully realized. What we sense is possible is there, but we actually need action then for that to become the potential to be realized, and that's part of the duality as well. If we're too passive for too long, that isn't good for us either. It's that balance between periods of being reflective and periods where we're also active. This may represent a person who's a little afraid to open up. It may represent our sense of an inability to make a decision or that it's not the right time to make a decision. It's maybe not the time to take direct action. It's time for that reflection before we take action. In the imagery, you'll notice the two pillars. One has the letter B and one has the letter J. The B is for passivity and the J is action and consciousness. However, the letters, the B is written in white on the black pillar and the J is written in black on the white pillar, again telling us about the importance of duality. That there's so much duality in our lives. You know, there's male and female energy, dynamic and receptive, white and black, linear and circular, vertical and horizontal, solar and lunar. It's endless, yin and yang, negative and positive, spiritual and material. However, duality is not separate. Duality, the importance of understanding duality is that within all things the other exists, which is why the white B is on the black pillar and the black J is on the white pillar. She's reminding us that one exists within inside the other, and that's part of the knowing, that the conscious and the unconscious work together, and that's the power of the balance and the harmony, that we need both. If we get stuck in one or the other, then we have more challenges and suffering in our lives. People who are withdrawn from the world and remain or stuck within that receptive or that passive place and that lack of engagement often suffer from depression and other areas of pain in their lives. Same, if we're always out being actively active and engaged and just go, 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 then we suffer with stress and anxiety. We don't learn to unwind. It's the importance of doing both in our life every day. That is a part of how we bring wholeness to our lives and the harmony that we all seek. So those are some of the things that I see in this card. Perhaps you've seen something else. Oh, I just remembered something. Of course, her crown is the moon to me. It's the full moon and two phases of the moon, so the early phase and the latter phase. There's also the moon below, and I think that's important. And notice the moon below is sort of caught up inside her robes. Again, I think that is talking about this, the unconscious and the conscious coming together and the importance of that. There is so much imagery and meaning in this card. So tell me about it in the comments below, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you with my next video.